It's Friday morning, and here in Marnell it is really cloudy and close, so there is a bit of me that hopes there's some big storm coming because we could really need it clearing. Hi, Bev here. I have managed, don't all fall over and faint, but I have managed to broadcast now quite regularly for a week. Let's hope it keeps going. And it's quite interesting because the more I talk to you, the more stuff I start thinking about and the more stuff I want to share with you. What I wanted to share with you today was something that came to me yesterday, actually. I was having a day of, I don't want to say the word despondency, but you know those days you get when it's not quite right or there's something missing and you're wandering around, wondering what you should do. And I was wandering the house going, I've got to do some writing and I've got to sort this website out and I've got to do this and I've got to do that. And thinking about, how people would react to the stuff I did. And that brought me up short because I realised, and it took me all day to get this realisation crystallised in my head, but I realised that I spend a lot of my time doing things because I want people to like what I do. I want people to love what I do. And I'm sure that's not different from anyone else. We all want that. And I had to start thinking then around why it was so important to me to want people to like what I did. And, and I bounced about from various career to various career over my life. I started out wanting to be a famous actress and then I got into teaching. I thought I would be the greatest teacher in the world. And then I got into community work, which I loved, absolutely loved. Did that for, most of my adult life, to be fair. And I worked with a lot of communities and I was really, really good at what I did. Really good. I think for the first time in my life, I was able to say to myself, I am good at this. However, illness sort of made me give up a lot of that, and I bounced around to do this sort of social media lark, networking, and use my broadcasting passion. I love talking to people. I love all of that. So anyway, I digress slightly. But all through that, I had this idea that one day I'd wake up and the whole world would know about what I did, and they would love what I did. And I started picking that apart. And I started thinking that actually it wasn't about wanting people to love what I did so much as wanting people to love me. I needed validation from outside, from other people, to tell me that I was an okay person. And I hadn't realised just how deeply ingrained in me that was. I've done a lot of work on myself over the years, and I've worked with a lot of other people who have a lack of confidence. And this wasn't about a lack of confidence. When I really sat and really looked into it and went into myself and started examining this feeling and this idea, I realised that I needed, or I wanted, and let's take the word needed out because I don't need it, but I wanted to be validated by my peers, by other people, even by strangers sometimes, to say, you're okay, Bev, what you do is great. And the only reason I wanted to be validated was I needed to stroke this enormous ego I have. And I had to sit and talk to my ego and work with my inner God to bring it down, to say, I can validate myself. I could be sitting here talking to nobody. There may be nobody out there listening to me, but that's okay, because actually I believe in what I'm saying. I absolutely believe in the things that I pass on to you, whoever you are. And so it doesn't matter if nobody can come back and validate that for me, because I should be able to validate it for myself. I should be able to look at the people I talk to and get back from them that what I'm saying is okay and it works for them. So what I wanted to talk to you today was about looking at how you take validation. Do you need it from outsiders? Do you need it from your boss, from your friends, from your husband, wife? parents, are they the people that are validating you as a person? And if they are they the right people to be doing that? Shouldn't you be able to look yourself in the mirror and validate your own behaviour and say, what I'm doing is okay, or what I'm doing could be better and I'm going to make it better? It's not for other people to tell you how great a human being you are. It's for you to tell yourself how great a human being you are, and then to share that greatness with other people and help them understand what great human beings they are. Because in the great complexity of life, with everything going on around us, we are miracles, absolute miracles. And if we could just train our brains into being kinder to ourselves, I mean, they are our engine, they make us work, then let's get our brains loving us. Okay? So when you're out and about today doing whatever you're doing, just stop. Just stop for a moment and go, you know what? This is okay. I'm doing all right. Whatever anybody else says. Okay? So hopefully that'll keep you going for today. Who knows when the next great thought may come upon me? Not sure, but I will share it with you when it does. Okay? So here's me, knowing I'm a great person and I have just done a great broadcast. Whoever is out there listening, have a great weekend and hopefully I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye!
Something shines in your eyes.